If you've ever watched the hit CBS drama Blue Bloods, then you know the family dinner scene is the centerpiece of every episode. Now you can bring a bit of the Reagan's warmth and New York flavor to your own table with recipes from the Blue Bloods cookbook. Actress Bridget Moynihan, one of the stars of the show, co-wrote the book. Bridget, great to have you with us here on Talk of the Town in Nashville. How you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Hey, we talk about this centerpiece and the family scene there, and my sister and I were talking about this the other day. No matter what goes on with family conflicts during the week, every week at the end of the episode, y'all come together, put all those conflicts aside to just show the great family chemistry. And to me, a great part of the show every week.
Yeah, it's part of the show. I think a lot of people tune into not only to see the characters in a different light, but I think people miss that in their own lives.
Yeah, I think you agree. And that's what she and I were talking about, is the fact that, we would like to see that more within our own family as well. But let's talk about the cookbook itself. Where did the idea for this cookbook come from?
You know, I just think it was a natural extension of the show. Every week we are sitting around that table and having these beautiful dinners put in front of us. So a lot of the recipes are inspired from the actual meals on the show. We have family recipes from from my family, from the producer and creator of the show's family, and from all the cast members. So it was just nice to see how different families, their own traditions and how everybody eats differently. All right, so there's a little bit of everything in the book for.
Oh, no, good. Now, tell me about your recipe.
Well, I have a bunch of recipes in the book. My favorite is the Swedish meatballs. My mother has made that for Christmas Eve dinner for years, and it's something we all look forward to, and it's now my son's favorite dish. So that's one of my favorite. And my dad makes a lot of pies. So there's a bunch of desserts in there from our family traditions as well.
So if I was going to choose one of those pies to make for Christmas, which one should I go to first?
Well, I'm partial to apple pie. The cheesecake is also delicious, but I don't know if you want cheesecake after such a big meal, but it's good.
I can make room for cheesecake anytime.
Hey, I bet you can.
Talk about the filming of that dinner scene and how sometimes if you've got to do takes over and over again, have there been any bloopers that have come from those dinner scenes?
There are, every year we do a gag reel, and a lot of the gag reel is from the dinner scene. You never know what's going to happen, whether it's you go to put food in your mouth and it just falls off the fork or onto your face or onto the plate. There's times where somebody might be talking and saying their lines and in an argument while they're trying to eat, and the food will fly off the fork. You just never know. Donnie Wahlberg is such a jokester. There's times I look across the table and he's just got string beans hanging off of his teeth. So it's always a surprise.
Hey, and we had Tom Selleck on the show just a couple of weeks ago. How is it working with him?
Oh, he's great. From day one, he's just been so solid and such a gentleman, and obviously he's been in the business for a long time, so he's got a lot of stories.
Well, thank you very much for being with us, and we enjoy watching the show, and it's a big hit here in Nashville and across the country, so thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me. You
can look for Blue Bloods, the cookbook, wherever books are sold, and catch the show Friday nights at 9 right here on News Channel 5, just before News Channel 5 at 10.